Hello everyone, Dark Phoenix Ninja 92 here, and as you can tell from the lovely pre-recorded footage in the background as I'm talking to you, I was, and I guess you could say am, playing Total War Warhammer. And just to sort of get this out of the way, this is not a Let's Play, or a trailer for a Let's Play, or anything like that. Oh no. This is in fact a rant. Yes, you heard that right. I am going to rant. I haven't done one of these before, but I've recently had something happen that means I kind of have to. So, let's get into it. I've been playing a lot of Total War Warhammer lately. Seeing as I got it recently, a lot is kind of a relative term, but anyways. I have been playing a lot of it. I only got it a few days ago, but I put about 9 hours into it, and I'm finding it to be lots of fun. However, there are a few things about the game that kind of irk me, and today I am going to be going off on a tangent about one of them. Those of you who've played this game already will probably have guessed what my topic of ire is, especially if you know what kind of Total War player I am. But allow me to clear it up, just in case you're not sure, and for those of you who aren't familiar with Total War. My topic of discussion for today is regional occupation. Oh yes, I'm hitting the big one. This is, without a doubt, in my opinion, one of the worst ideas Creative Assembly have ever put into a Total War game. I mean, let's be clear. Regional occupation is nothing more or less than restricting your options and Creative Assembly telling you what they want you to do and how they think you should play based on what race you are. Just to give you an example, I'm playing a couple of games right now, but the one I'm furthest in is a campaign as the Vampire Count. I'm about turn 30 or 40, and I decided very recently that I wanted to invade one of the dwarf strongholds on the border with me, because I figured, hey, it's a dwarf stronghold, it borders me, they don't like me because I'm undead, so I will take their territory. So it had a skeleton garrison, maybe about 600 men, and I had a full stack army of nearly 3,000. So I invaded, I crushed their garrison, and I figure I'd occupy the settlement and make it mine. But what happens when the what do you do with the settlement screen pops up? The only options I have are to sack or raise the settlement, which is ridiculous. There's no logical reason, in my opinion, why I should not be able to occupy any settlement on the map. Now, I know Creative Assembly have argued for lore reasons it makes sense, but I'm not too into the Warhammer Fantasy lore. In fact, I know precisely jack shit about it, but that is a piss-poor excuse in any fantasy. Like, that would be like the Third Age Total War mod for Medieval 2 Total War deciding that because Rohan never occupied Minas Tirith, you couldn't either. That is one of the stupidest things ever, and it's straight up restricting your decisions and ability to play how you want, and it's retarded. I don't care what you say, Total War. I want to be able to paint the map my color when I'm playing your games. That's part of the fun, is just invading everyone and taking their stuff. That is how I play. Let me decide how I want to play. Don't force me to do it the way you want me to. That is the most annoying thing ever. So, according to that logic, my game is the Empire, I will have to not occupy any dwarf holds because lore. And that's a stupid argument. For one thing, these are mountains under the grounds that are really wealthy, and I like having lots of cash, so why would I not occupy them? And some of the logic they're using in justifying this is just stupid. It's a broken argument that will tell you nothing except it's code for we want to do things this way because reasons, so you will listen to us. And their arguments are asinine, stupid, and terribly irritating to have to deal with in gameplay terms. And their gameplay arguments are just as bad as the lore ones. I mean, painting the map is not fun, or it doesn't make sense, is basically what it boils down to. And I don't like that argument. Of course painting the map your color is fun. Why else would people do it? If it wasn't fun, we wouldn't do it. Stupid developers. Anyways, that's about all I have for my rant. And I know it was a very short rant, but I tend to, when I start to rant about things, condense it into a very short amount of stuff, because generally when I'm ranting about something, I repeat myself a lot, so I tried my hardest to cut that repetition out so you don't have to deal with it. But this is my rant about regional occupation, and I may do more rants about other things in the future, I'm not sure. Ranting isn't really something that I do a whole lot because it's not particularly enjoyable. I don't go around looking for topics to rant about, but if something comes up, I feel like ranting about it sometimes, so I may put a video of it up in the future. But this has been my rant about regional occupation in Total War Warhammer. I hope it was somewhat enjoyable, and thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.